when you're adding fractions, it's important to make sure that you have common denominators. In this case, we do not have common denominators. We have a 30 and a 45, so they're not the same. So we need to find the least common denominator and transform these fractions so that they both have the same denominator. Now, if you don't immediately see what the least common denominator would be, one strategy is to start listing the multiples of each number. So 30, the multiples of 30, well, 30 times 1 is 30, 30 times 2 is 60, 30 times 3 is 90, 30 times 4 is 120, and so on. We usually don't need to go much further than that. Let's do the same for 45. 45 times 1 is 45, 45 times 2 is 90, 45 times 3 is 135, and so on. But I think I can stop here because I already see the smallest number that's common to both of them would be 90. So 90 is going to be my least common denominator. I want to turn both of these fractions into fractions that have 90 as their denominator. So to get there, I'm going to multiply negative 11/30 by 3 over 3. That's an expression that's equivalent to 1. So I'm not actually changing the value of it. I'm just changing the way that it looks. And then I'm going to multiply 22/45 times 2 over 2. Okay, when I do that, 3 times negative 11 is negative 33. 3 times 30 is 90. And then 22 times 2 is 44. 45 times 2 is 90. So again, we haven't changed the value. The value of these fractions is still the same as they were. We're just changing the way that they look. Now they have common denominators, so I can go ahead and keep the denominator as is, as 90, and add the numerators, negative 33 plus 44, which would be 11. Then look and see if you can simplify or reduce this fraction at all. I don't think I can because there's no number that divides into both 11 and 90 other than 1. So I'm done. And when I add negative 11/30 plus 22/45, I can say that that ends up with 11/90.